You're already on my mind when it gets late.
Hello.
I always realize that I need you. Are you thinking about me too tonight?
One thing I really love about driving early morning is that we usually see the sunrise, and that's not a good sign. That looks like a very, very heavy rain cloud right in front of us. Hopefully it'll clear out later today and we don't get much hassles. The last thing I need today is flooding on the highway to get stuck. I totally forgot to mention we also have another car coming up today. This car is actually my client's car. You guys haven't seen it. I think I haven't posted it. But basically this car is going to be in storage and I didn't know where to park it because I have no parking in the city. So I ended up bringing it to the farm so that we can remove the seats and redo the seats, also changing the seats from the race seats to the comfort seats. I don't know if you guys can guess the car, but basically it's going to be a twin for my other car. So we're gonna unload that, park that, load two cars, load the body kit, load the wheels and tires, the steering wheel, along with some tools that I need to commence this build. It's gonna be interesting. I think we're going to need a day and a half probably. We have Kyle and Archie helping us with the build. It's gonna be a live demonstration where we're going to do the wrap, we're going to do the air suspension, and we're going to do the kit. So I don't think it's ever been done yet in a public space like this, especially since the pandemic. So it's basically like what Nakai would do for the build, but the car is not going to be finished yet. I do have a secret surprise. For those of you who follow all of my vlogs, you probably know what the secret surprise was, but for those of you who don't, stay tuned. It's gonna sound really good, like insane. Looks like the rain has cleared up and we are roughly an hour and 20 minutes away. We are almost there.
I think I'm gonna lose my mind.
And the tow trucks are here. Finally here at the farm, we're gonna be parking this and then loading some cars. I missed it. Cold start, SVJ. This car I'm a little worried about because this car has no brakes. So it's gonna be interesting. Okay. Our battery is not yet installed, so just gotta bolt this down real quick. I'm just pumping the brakes a little to get a little action while covering this hole because it's coming out there. Okay, Car is loaded. I need to get this truck out of here so I can bring the Defender down. Beautiful truck. Belongs in the wild. Can't wait to get a wide body kit up in here. Make this car look like a beast. I think it looks better dirty. This is good to go. Let's take a poll. Which one looks better? Roadster? Coupe. Roadster? Coupe. It looks so identical. I'm gonna sit here one day and admire both of these cars much more. But now, we're gonna go back down. In case you guys want your own Love is Love magnets, please check out shop.angiemead.com. And we're out of here. The Defender is so full. Now the Innova is also semi-full, although the Innova we can't really stack up the stuff in that car because it is the body kit for the car. Now we have the bride seats. I have a steering wheel that we're going to use from RWB. We have the body kit, the wheels and tires. Kyle has the suspension, and then Archie's going to do the wrap. So it sounds like we have a plan all together. Right now I'm going to drive down and drop off the stuff at Karrera Cafe, and then after that we're going to park the Defender, jump in the SLS, and then park that also so that we can pick up the 458 Spider because it's time for us to test drive that car. That car came from Elite Project Motorsports. It had to go back to Ferrari because I was complaining about the squeaky roof and the little check code also of the tail light malfunction lamp. So I had those two things checked, and then now it's time for us to test drive the car. Super excited to hear how the Rift exhaust sounds like. It's got a Rift titanium exhaust, and this is courtesy of Import Hookup, and Jansen tuned the car also, so I'm hoping it sounds amazing because these cars sound like F1 cars, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to sound similar to a different era F1 car, and I think I'm just collecting different sounds of different era cars. Although starting the SVJ a while ago, I do miss hearing that V12. Although last time I used it for like a week and a half, I think I really just destroyed my eardrums because it's so loud, but it sounds so good. I think we've caught up to the RX7. Here we are. 11:32, we are pretty early, and the tow truck will probably be here in the next hour or so. We're gonna unload some of this, and if the tow truck is still here by the time we unload this, then we will bring the car down. If not, Alfredo said he's gonna come here to unload the RX7 for us and park it inside. But for now, we're gonna get rid of this and then go back to the condo and then maybe catch some lunch with Joey. And after that, I'm gonna go back out and then drop off the SLS so that we can pick up the 458 project. Wow, that's filthy. This guy tracks. He is an AIM solo mount, and then looks like a cool suit box controller. Fuel cell, legit. Looks like probably a surge tank. Pretty awesome builds. From what I see, this looks like the same owner. Not quite sure, but the builds are very similar. Yeah, super similar because even the controller down there looks the same. He has the track timer mount also there. Rally Celica, dropping off our parts. I asked my driver to wait for the tow truck because he said the tow truck is super near ready, so he's gonna bring it down because Alfredo's normally late. So I don't want the tow truck to wait. Unload the car, give the keys to them so later on they can move the car in and situate it inside. These Celicas in the showroom are very beautifully done, and I'm pretty excited to do the live building event, and very, I guess, yeah, very different from just filming it at home and doing it at my own pace. So because it's a live event with public viewing, it's obviously has to be at a certain pace. And then yeah, I don't know if we're gonna run into hitches. Already know that I forgot the spacers for the rear tires, so I'm gonna have to buy spacers. Not good. Finally back in the city. I just ordered lunch for Joey and I'm gonna go grab it and then have some lunch, and then after that we're gonna continue the vlog, so don't leave yet. I really wish I had more parking in the condo, but can't keep them all, so this car has to go to the parking slot. And then hopefully the 458 will be a-okay so that we can bring that back to the farm and start on that project. I swear, these doors are so sexy. Gonna get to go into that slot. Hello. Okay, cold start. Rift titanium exhaust. Not so cold. Okay, gotta get some gas because we are out. Like, really out. Also, way to check if the fuel tank is leveled. We're gonna need TPMS sensors later on. This is the don't run away sign so that they'll block you in case you don't pay for your fuel. Whew. Okay, I'm done. I'm officially pooped. I'll see you guys again in the next video.
I'm a star, got no stage fright. Please don't get me mad, I'm a nice guy.